Bismillahirrahmanirrahim ya.
Can
Assalamualaikum
we start,
warahmatullahi
sir?
wabarakatuh. Saya mulai
Waalaikumsalam.
lagi ya.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Saya mulai lagi ya. Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oke.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for your participation today and for your attention. Yeah. Today we meet again in this online meeting. Yeah, for the course of ESP. Yeah, and we will talk about testing in ESP in this case. Yeah. But before the courses start, yeah, let's pray together first, yeah. Now praying is begin. Okay, praying is finished. Well, for today's topic, it will be about testing in ESP, yeah. Please keep opening your camera, yeah. Dani, Nunung Sanjaya, and Hoirotul, and other friends as well, yeah. Today's topic is about testing in ESP. You know that if we are talking about ESP, there is also testing like assessment, yeah, and also if we talk about uh, the course, there is also evaluation of the course in this case, yeah. So testing in NSP in this case is about testing student ability, yeah, testing student ability um, or evaluating student ability to use English within a specific academic or professional context in this case. The student must be able to perform a task within a specific context. For example, like in a business, yeah, in accounting maybe, yeah. Uh, Also in what's that? In tourism maybe, yeah. In being a receptionist maybe, yeah. In being a teacher of mathematics maybe, yeah. In a working place maybe, yeah. Because it is English for specific purpose. You are as a teacher of ESP need to test your student about ability to perform specific tasks within a professional and academic context. Yeah, in this case. You know that um, if we look at the first slide of your friend in this case, yeah, testing in ESP is the design and administration of a test that measure learners' ability to use English appropriately in a specific professional and academic context rather than a general English skill. Yeah, general English skill in this case means that you talk about something like, for example, like you are talking about yeah, anything, yeah, in within, I mean, in a communication, yeah. Okay, I'm so sorry because my Zoom is not premium. Therefore, there is a little bit trouble. Yeah. Uh, okay. Uh, yeah, testing in SP in this case is the design or administration of a test that measures learners' ability to use English appropriately in a specific professional and academic context. Yeah. Yeah, rather than general English. General English in this case is about something. You are talking about something, yeah, or not only one topic, yeah, not only specific topic. The topic is general, yeah. It can be talking about a traveling. It can be talking about education. It can be talking about economic. But in ESP in this case, testing in ESP in this case is testing about a specific context, whether your student is able to perform that task or not, yeah. Therefore, it will be called as testing in ESP. Okay, this topic in this case will be discussed by your student, yeah. I mean by your friend. I mean, yeah, in the 13 group ya, kelompok ke-13 ya, pertemuan ke-13 ya hari ini.
Yes, sir.
Oke, time is yours ya, silakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much for time given uh, in this chance. we will have presentations about to explain you all about testing in ESP itself, where we have a group that is contained by 5 people. First is Ibnu Sharofi, second is Ivan Muanna, four people
I see. Okay.
with Muhammad Faiz. And then we are already known, me myself as moderator would like to lead this activity. Uh, we already know about a little bit about testing in SP itself that had already been explained by Mr. Holil. If just testing in SP is the design and administrations of tests that measures learners' ability to use English appropriately in specific professional or academic context rather than general English. Now we will, after we already known about little bit testing in ESP, we will learn more about testing in ESP itself, how important testing in ESP, and then talking about characteristic characteristic of ESP, why ESP testing is important. Second, we will talk about needs related testing in ESP, the purpose based on the analysis itself, and then large scale testing. And then what is large scale testing? Purpose of large scale testing, small scale testing. What is small scale testing? Purpose of small scale testing, for issues in ESP testing, and then many things we will discuss here. Therefore, I hope you listen to we present after this. Next, we'll have a characteristic of testing in ESP itself. First is need-based focus on the learner's real-world language needs. In this case, what is the main? The main of this testing is to the characteristic of the testing itself is the focus is fo focus to the need language in the real world. So uh, uh, the language we don't only learn about like language that exists in the English, like usually we know in how do we learn English, but it is also in the real world itself, how everyone speak with English in their daily itself. And then second of all is that task oriented tests are often built around authentic tasks, right, such as writing emails, reading technical manuals. These tasks usually met with writing emails, reading technical manual itself. That's the characteristic of testing ESP. And then third is that we have like skill specific focus on relevant language skill, such as speaking in meetings for business English. The specific skills is that uh, such as like how do we can speak at the meetings for for English business, for instance, for business of English, for instance, something. So the focus skill specificnya the skill specific focus on relevant language skills. Next we have talking about contextualized content reflects the professional or academic field of the learners. Audible. Hello, sir.
Okay, come on.
Sorry, sir. This is not the network. We have a trouble in network.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Maybe your friend, yeah, can explain about this topic, yeah.
Everyone hear my explanations till which kind of explanation, sir?
Yeah. You can I mean
Because I have just
ask.
realized that the network is trouble.
Okay, you can ask your friend, yeah, to explain the next one if you have been getting trouble on your internet.
Sorry, everyone, audiences, because we have trouble I have trouble in my network. So I will continue the explanations, talking about contextualize. The content reflects the professional or academic field of the learners itself. Its main right, the content shows a thing or a part